Hey, welcome back to another edition of Avidgolfer Magazine's Fearless Fantasy Forecast, our first major of the year, Craig. Kind of snuck up on us.
It did. Start over.
I know you have your tag on the top of your hat. Hey, welcome back to another edition of Avidgolfer Magazine's Fearless Fantasy Forecast. It's the first major of the year, the PGA Championship. This one kind of snuck up on us due to the schedule change.
Yeah, a little bit. We were figuring, Masters would be first or PGA, but now it's PGA, and I'm ready because I'm coming in hot, baby. Hot, I tell you.
All right, let's give you a couple pieces of mind vitamins to deal with. The strength of field this week is 900. The PGA Championship, even though they have 25 club pros, they always have the highest strength of field of the year. This one's 900. The most you can get is 950, but you need all 200 players ranked to play, and that can't happen.
No.
So 900, pretty darn good. And just to give you another idea, only 2.5% of all DraftKings teams have all 6 players make the cut. So that's the big thing here. You have to have all 6 play into the weekend.
Yeah. Now, the last 3 weeks, both my teams have made money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on a roll, and this past week there wasn't a cut, and if there was, every pick of mine would have made it except my Stone Cold Lock, which would have happened for the second week in a row.
I mean, you're Stone Cold Croc.
Yeah. But I'm hot. Pay attention, I'm hot.
All right, since we'll go the same way. You go first.
Okay.
You make money.
So 2 teams. My first one, I started with Roy McIlroy.
Mm-hmm.
The last time they had an event here was a WGC match play in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
He won it.
All right.
So he's not playing the best right now.
5 years ago.
But he knows this course.
Okay.
Then I took Bryson DeChambeau for all the reasons that you would take Bryson DeChambeau, right? I don't have to go through it. Then I took Tyrrell Hatton. Before last week, he was number 1 in strokes gained putting.
Yep.
Had a little, I think the heat probably got to him. Won't have a problem with that up in San Francisco.
No, it's going to be in the 70s.
And so I really, really like him. The greens are going to be 7,000 square feet an average.
Okay.
So they're big. The other guy I took, Denny McCarthy, $6,300. He currently is number 1 in strokes gained putting, playing well.
Okay.
Then I took Richie Rowensky. Came in 3rd 2 weeks ago, won last week at the Barracuda. I'm saying this is the momentum pick. I like Rowensky.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least on this team, Jordan Spieth. If you don't think that Justin Thomas being number 1 player in the world and having 13 wins isn't chapping his ass right now, then you don't know Jordan Spieth. Watch him come out firing right now.
Okay.
My other team, I took 4 studs together. I took Patrick Cantlay, Tiger Woods, Dustin Johnson, who I actually thought was cheap.
He is
9,000
cheap for good reason.
And Daniel Berger, who I also thought it was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them found something this past week. So did Patrick Cantlay after the first 2 rounds.
Uh-huh.
Tiger Woods is just, who knows. But I like those 4 together. Then I added Richie Rowensky to him.
Okay.
And then I took Jim Furyk. 2 reasons why. Remember Jim Furyk here. Number 1, he won last week in his first ever Champions Tour event.
Okay.
So that momentum. And that 2015 WGC match play
Easy
that
for
Rory
you to
won,
say. Yeah.
Jim Furyk came in 2nd. So there you have it.
A 5-year trend.
5-year trend. Why not?
Okay. Not bad. You're on a roll. All right, I took 3 guys on both teams.
Wow.
Jason Day.
Huh. When's the last time we picked Jason Day on a team?
Been a while, but the last 3 events, 7th, 4th, and 6th. Got rid of his swing coach, Colin Swindell. Got a new caddy, and he seems to be healthy, amazingly enough.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be anything hurting him. Daniel Berger is playing awesome, nearly won last week, tied for 3rd. Like him. And I took Matthew Fitzpatrick on both teams. A 3rd and a 6th the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
He's kind of underrated, under the radar, but he was a good buy. Okay, so those 3 on both teams. Then I took Xander Schauffele, 3 top 15s. He was a 6th last week. This is my hunch. Matt Kuchar. He's got 4 straight cuts, and he's playing steady.
Cuts made.
Yeah, I need guys that are going to make some cuts.
Sure.
I took Richie Rowensky. He was cheap, and like you said, he won the Bermuda last week. He's got 2 straight top 5s.
Mm-hmm.
On the other team, I couldn't leave out Webb Simpson.
Yeah, I had trouble putting him in somewhere.
I know.
But
I like his chances. And Abraham Answer, 10 straight cuts, was 15th last week. He was reasonable. And finally, Harris English. He's been really steady, and he was cheap too. So I took some hedge bets. You've been on a roll. I'm going against the grain a little bit. I looked at Brooks Koepka until he drank that drive on 18 last week. I looked at Tiger. Never know what to do with Tiger because he never plays.
I took him once. By the way, we're all making a third team also. Yep. You and I made a team. I had to have Justin Thomas there somewhere.
I was thinking about him too.
So I put him on one. But let me tell you something. You spend that kind of money, good luck putting a team together after
I know.
that.
You're going to get 3 studs and 3 glue factory horses. That's what you're getting. So there you go. It's the PGA Championship. This is the biggie. This will be fun. All the rounds will be showed on TV from start to finish. This is all good stuff.
Yes.
Be sure to check out our Avidgolfer magazine YouTube page where you can watch this. Please subscribe. We always appreciate that. Until next time, bet responsibly.
But bet!